Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Parm and today I'm gonna be playing my Seablock game. Token is hot. Let's do this. So I actually referenced my plan, my spreadsheet that I started kind of created from the very beginning, and I need 5 silver zinc batteries per second, and I actually need 30 lithium-ion batteries per second. So this is this kind of creates a tiny issue for us because it means that we'll need 2 times more of all of these materials. Not really a problem for anything, but this build that we made here, I don't think it's quite cutting it, to be honest, because we need 2 of these chemical plants. What can we do about this? What can we do? Well, I don't know. Let's look at the numbers here. So the final speed that we're having here is 4.8. Here the speed. Oh, what? What? It's done with 16 of this in mind. All right, we are missing some of the pieces here. So it looks like I need to make some changes. What can we do? What can we do to improve this whole thing? I could try to just copy paste on it, but I'm not sure it's gonna be. I'm not sure it will work quite well. Need 2 of those if we have 16. The thing is that we like this one has basically this amount, 12 beacons on this side. We could get let's say like 10 beacons on the other side. It's not great. How much we need to fix this whole thing? How much plastic we need? We need 20 plastic and 20 carbon. So one belt, 50-50 is totally fine for that. And this belt is fine, it's enough. The problem is that I need to double this block. Let's just double it. Let's say we doubled it. Now the output here could oh, come on. Basically, I'll cut all of this off. We'll adjust it a little bit. So the way it's looking, we need a lot, like really a lot of beacons to make it work the way I want to. Now, here, we do something like this, right? Okay, so this is the other output that we are getting. This is looking good. I could also do something like this to grab kind of the other input from the other side and deliver it like that. That's good. Now, I'll need 2.4 of those in order for this whole thing to work. Oh, okay. I have 12. I actually need only one lithium thingy. With 12. If I go for 18 here, 20, go for 20 beacons over there, then we'll need 2 chemical furnaces. And wait, am I doing it all wrong or not? Okay, so I need 2 of this one of this. Since we need only one, let me remove. I want to remove this whole thing. Let's paste it there. I want to redo this part. I want it to work a little bit better. Okay, what are we doing here? I need lithium. Lithium can be produced, let's say right here. This is our production of lithium. Now this lithium that is being produced, it will be moved into this chemical furnaces here and here. Okay, so far so good. This is lithium. Oh. Wait, this is a tiny problem. It's a tiny problem. This one is supposed to be the input, the other input going into that chemical plant up there. So I have to adjust a little bit. I have to have an input going in like this. I have to have an input going in like this. In general, this thing takes lots of... Oh, 40 lithium perchloride. Takes lots of things. Maybe I should be making lithium perchloride on the other side, but it's fine. I'll try to make it somehow. Will this somehow work? The important part is that the output is actually not... No, we are not trying to produce a lot of stuff. It's trying to produce a little bit of things. How to do this? Could like that. Could have inserter working. Actually, two inserters working here. Taking stuff from this chemical plant and placing it over there. Okay, good. This is good. This input work like this. And we kind of have two inputs from this side. Now, what exactly is going on here? What's happening? Are like the robots slow? Oh yeah, there. Good. Now, I can take... So once I basically place them over there, this is the input. And only 6 lithium salt. That's alright. Next thing that I need to do. Move a bit lower. But move this one, I think. Oh. We did it. We did all of that in the previous episode, and now I have to like redo everything. This part requires cobalt oxide. Still done. No, not quite. They're like almost done, except one of those needs a lot of beacons. So it's the lithium cobalt oxide, not the lithium thing. So lithium cobalt oxide, this one needs 20 beacons. Let's see. Basically 12 beacons on this side. And pretty much wants to have this amount of beacons on the other side. This amount of beacons, right? This should be enough. This should be enough beacons to speed these two things up to the point we want. And then we'll need to produce this one, cobalt oxide. You can produce it right here. You can also produce it right here. We'll send this thing directly like that, and I feel like it makes sense to send it also pretty much directly from the other side, like that. Let's see. I don't know. Have a splitter here. Okay. Good. Next is to produce processed cobalt. You gotta get it here. You could get it here. And the only thing it would need, it would really only need this one. The loader, right? Good. Loader here, loader here. I will need inserters here, inserters here, inserters here, and inserters here. And I think this should mostly work. Let's double check. Some stuff up, some stuff down. Like that. This is a lot of beacons. Oh. Okay, good. We are doing it. Now, here we'll have this logic. Copy it, copy it, copy it. It's exactly the same thing, but kind of symmetrical, like that. Oh, and this one. I want to be taking stuff from here, placing them there. I want to be taking stuff from here. No, taking from here, placing there. From here, placing there. Good. And one of those should be doing it from the other, on the other side of the boat. Okay, good. This should work, and I no longer can see what is going on there. So let's add a little bit of lamps. Maybe lamp here, lamp here, lamp here. Is this gonna be enough? It might. Just might be enough. Let's connect this. So that's kinda how I view this part. Let's double check again that the inputs are fine. We have 2 limestones, that's fine. Lithium salt will have a lot of it. Will not be a problem. Plastic, carbon, all of this should be working just fine. Good. Okay, we are waiting for the substation, I assume. Right, got it, and things are working. This is the output. Okay, this is a provider. And I need to tell that station it's actually a provider. This is not input, this is output 1. This is output 2. Great. Next. This should give us pretty close like amount of the batteries that you need pretty close to the target that you're aiming for. So I think it's gonna be just fine. Now, next. What am I doing next? We have gold, right? This is gold, gold, and titanium. For some reason, it's not yet delivered. I don't understand why it's the case. Let's request her. We're asking for those things. Oh wait, not this one, this one. Gold, titanium. Am I missing? Yes, I'm missing red wire. It's a red wire. Now the delivery should come. Now, what should I do next? Let's think about this. I need to finish building this block. Let's spin this. This is done, 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 done. These are all done. It should all be working just fine. This is cobalt. Here, this thing goes here, lithium. Oh, this is the other direction. Let's fix it. So basically, this one goes like this one goes... Oh no. Like that. And this one. Yeah, placing it there. Good. And now we are producing lithium salt here. With, like, it will be faster once we have speed modules. This is totally not about that. It's about these batteries. Yep. So we need lithium perchlorate, and we'll need a lot of it. Basically the whole belt, like the full belt of lithium perchlorate needs to be delivered there. Let's produce it. I'm a bit worried about the amount of beacons I'm trying to place in this block, to be honest. I don't like what's happening here. So I'm gonna fix the spot a little bit. I'm gonna remove this one completely. Well, this is just gone. It's all just gone. I need it for the power. Instead, I will build something like that. It's looking good? I think so. Looks good to me. This way, we shouldn't have power issues over there. Now, I will need some carbon. How am I getting carbon again? This is the carbon, right? Well, pretty much. Turning it like this. Okay, this is the carbon. Oh, almost. This is the carbon. Good. I don't need this part. Let's do that. And give the carbon to drag it over there. Honestly, I could have even meshed it with plastic earlier. No, I don't care about this enough. Kind of make all these minor changes all the time. Okay, let's remove this. This part works. The only part that's needed is lithium perchlorate. Let's do this finally. Well, first of all, we will need basically, well, actually 9 beacons here, but I said 10. It's okay. Let's say we have 10 here. Oh. Not. I'm actually gonna say not 10 but 9. 9. This one 5. We have here, we need only 5 again. Actually, let's step back a little bit. So we need 9 beacons here. For this one, do I actually need beacons? If I place modules inside this, well, I do need. I basically need 1 beacon covering it and lots of modules inside. This one, same thing. I want lots of modules inside. How many beacons do I need? I also forgot to place modules in this things, in this chemical furnaces. So I guess there is some room for speeding it up. What is happening here? Right, 1 beacon. Good. Here we also need 1 beacon. That's good. I like the fact that we don't need a lot of beacons there. This thing, 1 beacon is enough. Oh wow, it is. How about 0 beacons? It is also enough if we don't have any beacons there. This part will probably work without beacons, good. This one requires, like, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. Let's say we'll try without beacons first, then we'll need 10 of this. 10 is a huge amount, I don't want this many. What if I say we have 20 beacons around? Then we need only 1.6. So with 16 beacons it's probably gonna be closer to 2. Yeah. Okay, so 16 beacons, we need 2. Okay, this works. This works for me. Kinda, mostly. This one. Oh. Can I speed it up like that? We need 2 of this. 3 of... well, 3 basically, plus 3. Unless I beacon them a little bit. What if I beacon them with 4 beacons? Oh. 5 beacons? And we need only 1. I'll take it. I'll take it. So 5 beacons, and we'll need... not for this one though. I'm a bit confused. We need 6 beacons, right, for this thing? 7. Okay, we need 7 beacons and 5 beacons. And where am I using blue metal catalyst? Oh, I'm using it up there. You know, let me move it a bit higher. So it's a little bit easier to see actually what is going on. And we don't need... Okay, good. Let's try to make sense of what is happening here. I need to produce a water in this salination plants. And for some reason I decided to beacon that one. I am not convinced this is the way. Actually, let's say I have like 3 beacons or something, like super small amount. Then we need 2. Okay, this is better. I can place this 2 salination plants pretty much right here. 1, 2. They also need a lot of water. They actually need 2.7 thousand of water. That means that on the water side here I'll need to feed each one of these kind of with 2 pumps. But the good news is that they have some like a tiny beacon coverage from this 5 beacons, and this should be enough for the most part. Now, I also have this salination plant that asks for how much? This one asks for 5 beacons. I can give it 5 beacons. It's basically these 5 beacons should do the trick. So this salination plant also wants some water. We'll give it the same amount of water here, like this, like that. And and we need to have an overflow valve, I would say, or top-up valve, most likely. Let's find it here, top-up valve. Right, because the top ones, I want them to work only if we don't have enough saline water. The amount of saline water that we are producing here is actually huge. 3.2 thousand. Okay, that's interesting. 3.2 thousand, that's a lot. Let's say that here I will have... is it in line? No. A small storage tank, yeah, in all directions. And then we'll be pumping stuff out of it. Good. Okay, this is all working. They'll give us lots of that thing. The main idea behind this salination plant is to reprocess all the salt. Where are we getting the salt? We're getting the salt here. And this is the main thing. The main way we are producing a lot of hydrogen production here. A lot of hydrogen production, so it's going to be potentially tricky to actually get rid of all this hydrogen. I'll try to, we'll figure this out. This out once we get there. Okay, let's see. So, how am I gonna get purified water? How much purified water are we talking about? Sounds like a lot of purified water, to be honest. Oh, 7. That's a lot of purified water, and we're producing a tiny amount of saline water. Okay, okay. Basically, we could have the thing, purified water, being produced here if I really wanted to. Let's start with this electrolyzer. It needs to have 9 beacons around it. So that means that if I place it pretty much right here, it should be fine, right? So what is happening here? We are overproducing chlorine gas a lot. I'm not sure that's the way, but I also ran out of space here. I'm not sure this is the correct way to proceed here, to be honest. Maybe it is. We're producing a lot of salt. We'll try to get rid of all that salt. Yes, we are trying to get rid of all that salt. That's why we have a local production of sodium hydroxide. In a way, because the majority of the thing will come, well, yes, 2/3 will come from the salt that we are actually producing locally. Okay. Okay. I want 2 of this. Placed. Oh, this is so tricky. Is it better to add a little bit more beacons here? Maybe like 20. If we have 20 beacons, then I need only 1. I have 18 beacons. Probably also need. Okay. I also need only 1. 18 beacons. This sounds a bit better, to be honest. It does sound better. How can I place 18 beacons here? Let's figure this out. So let's say this is where I'm trying to build everything. Oh. I mean, I don't like the placement of this particular substation. I guess I'll have to move it a little bit down. Would be a problem? Move the substation slightly down. Okay, maybe something like this. Well, this would be the output of lithium perchloride. Basically send all of this over there, like this. This is the main output we have. In addition to the main output, we also have a lot of hydrogen we need to clarify, and I'll just be deleting it, honestly, at this point. It's not great, not a great thing, but it is what it is. I'll just delete. Just delete all of that hydrogen. I didn't expect the scale at which we need to produce these batteries. So that's why I'm trying to kind of make it work. We have 77 megawatts so far from all the beacons. I assume this is constant and wouldn't change with like once they're actually working. Yeah, I think beacons don't increase the power usage, but these machines totally will. They definitely will become more expensive. Now I need here 20 or 18 beacons. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6. I have another 6. So it's 12, another 6, 18. Basically, that's already enough. I don't really need more here, but I could get a bit more if I really wanted to. Let's actually remove the stone, because this way what it will allow me to do, it will allow me to take the other output, the salt output, and just, just get it in there. Right. Okay. We are doing it. I'm gonna move it slightly to the side, just so that I can move all of these beacons like that, which will allow me to pump the salt out of there. Okay, so this will have lithium perchlorate, perchlorate, and this one will be taking the salt. Okay, good. Now the only thing that remains is to send a bunch of lithium salt as an input. Can we do it? I believe we can. We can have this delivering us all the salt we need. Obviously, like I will add a couple more beacons and whatnot. They're probably needed here. Right, let's see. Sodium perchlorate. That's the output. Lithium salt. Wait, what? Lithium salt is the output? No, it's an input. What am I looking at? These are inputs. This is the output. Lithium perchlorate. I need sodium perchlorate. So I need this thing to basically be working here. Can I feed it? Oh, I need purified water. Okay, purified water shouldn't be that hard to get. We could get purified water even from this side. Right, we'll get some purified water delivered from that side. The saline water, that's the question I have. How am I using saline water? I'm trying to pump all the saline water into these electrolyzers. Okay. And these two electrolyzers. Oh wow. It's a bit surprising. It is quite surprising. I'm no longer sure whether I should be doing it here, to be honest. I mean, let's try. Let's do our best. Let's try to pump the water, saline water, out. Okay, yes, we have a lot of saline water here. All of this output will be basically used up. And here I can place an inserter. I have an inserter that will be taking stuff from here and placing it in there. And I need sodium chloride, and I need these catalysts. Let's get the catalysts part out of the way. I'll need a requester chest. Okay. The output from here, let's say we'll go directly there. This will go like that, through the requester chest. And I will have this delivered from this side. Okay, like that. Looks a bit strange, but it's gonna get the job done, so it's okay. Purified water. We'll have it here. No, like this. We'll have it here. That's purified water. I will need to clarify all the output there. Let's add a clarifier. No, I have absolutely no idea whether it's gonna work. The hope is that it's gonna work mostly fine, and honestly, I'll be fine if that's the case. If it works mostly okay, it's good. Good news. Right. Like that. The saline water will go like that. I will try to clarify all of it. How much water we need? We need not a lot of it. Let's do this. We only need more power here. How am I gonna do this? This is actually covered by power. That's surprising, a little bit surprising, but it's good. And this part will be taking stuff from here, placing it there. Nice. This one. This one will work like that, and we'll ask for 1 100. What are they? Here, 100 of these frames. Good. Next. What is next? We have this. We don't have sodium chloride. I need to somehow send sodium chloride over there. And I will need to move this slightly to the side. That's okay. I'm sending sodium chloride like that. So, sodium chloride. In order to produce it, we need two things. We need sodium hydroxide solution. Basically, it's purified water. We have some purified water from here. We'll just grab it. Let's take a look. Where are we? This one needs a little bit of beacons. This one needs a little bit of beacons. This one doesn't need any beacons. Okay, okay, this one needs beacons. So we have this thing with 16 beacons around that is going to be producing sodium hydroxide, and these two things which will be converting into hydrogen chloride gas. And sodium hydroxide, all this is needed because we actually need sodium hydroxide solution. I wonder, aren't we supposed to be delivering it already to the Capric chain? No? Am I making it somewhere on site? Because I was certain that Capric chain requires it. Or maybe it doesn't? No, this is this. Saline water. It's different. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's give this thing some water. I'd also like to add I don't know, some lamps. It's a couple of lamps here and there. Should be nice to have. Oh, this lamp's there. That placement is nice. Okay, I like it. So here. We are trying to pump pretty much 3000 saline water down there. Good. This thing will be fixed by the robots. What is next? Let's think about this. This is difficult. Scaling it up is difficult. More difficult than I expected, to be honest. Way more difficult. Good. We have this. Now, I need to produce sodium chloride. I'll have chemical plant handling it. Okay, let's not worry about chemical plant for now. I need a lot of electrolyzers and I need lots of beacons. Here to cover that. Do we have already a lot of beacons here? Not yet. So let's say I'm going for 2 of those with 16 beacons each. 16 beacons each is actually not a lot like of beacons, because we can have this kind of build, right? And in this build, in such build, we would have 40 beacons. What would happen if I change this from 16 to 40, or actually 38? But let's look at 40. 87. Okay, what if I had 36? 35, 34. Okay, good. So I actually need only 34. Good. I will go with such design in this case. We'll be eating, well, kind of feeding it a lot of saline water. How much saline water? How much exactly are you talking about? Basically, all of our saline water goes into this. All of it. So I would like to line it up with this part. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go. And now, at this point, ideally, I would want them to connect. Maybe like this. Oh no. Okay. it's all broken. Connect like this. That's what I want to do. You know, ideally here in an ideal case. No, not this one. This one. This one goes here. Now, at this point, there are a couple actually of things happening. I would like to merge them into this part. And all the excess, and only the excess. How much excess are we gonna have? We'll probably have a lot of excess. All the excess of hydrogen gas, I'm willing to send to flare. Willing to flare all the excess pretty much immediately. So let's do this. Overflow valve. Overflow valve. Send in there. We'll have way too much of this chlorine gas, but maybe it's fine. Maybe I should also offer to verify excess of this thing, like that. This way there is a chance of us not producing a lot of like, you know, chlorine gas here. Now, why do we need this thing? This one produces a lot of sodium hydroxide, and I want to use this sodium hydroxide to produce sodium hydroxide solution. Who needs sodium hydroxide solution? Oh, I see. Right. So we have this thing that needs sodium hydroxide solution. Let me place it like that, maybe. Oh. This is difficult. I didn't expect it to be this complicated, to be honest, but here we are. We have some kind of build happening. I don't know what we'll get at the end of it. I have no idea what we'll end up with. We could also remove this one and have make this output of solids go in there. Now, for this output of solids, I would like to mix it with this, like that, and send the solution over there. And we'll need some purified water, not a lot of it, but just get it like this, I guess. Right? I mean, to make it look a bit nicer. What's happening now? We are producing a lot of this like saline water. Here, lots of hydrogen chloride. This thing is able, well, it's actually not able to get rid of those things with the speed that I'd like to. What happened with the model production? What are we missing? We are missing T0 modules. How is it possible? We don't have blue shards. These ones. We aren't producing them. Why? This whole production kind of got stuck. No, yes. We have a lot of red ones, but not a lot of... Oh, now we have blue ones. Oh, again. Okay, good. I think we were just missing these things. I'll need to upgrade them to speed model 3 at some point. But it's fine. I can wait. Lamp here. Okay, what is happening here? Let's see. What is happening? This part is running. This is good. And it has... how many do we have? 30? It's supposed to have like 34. Oh, actually... Oh, this is not quite enough. Do we need 34? Not here. Not here. This part. We need 34. We don't have 34 of them. We have 32. How can we fix this part? If we manage to move this one a little bit down, this would be enough, right? So let's say we'll let this belt. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna move this part a bit down here. This doesn't help us. So with that, we should have 34 exactly. Okay, nice. Nice, let's see. This part is producing sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is flowing here. This part is working. And producing sodium perchloride. Oh, okay, that's a problem. This needs to be a filter inserter. Where is filter inserters? No, filter inserter. Like that. And this one is supposed to be dropping stuff there, taking stuff from here. Okay, like this. Oh, look at that. It's working. Finally started to work. We are getting there. Now the only thing that I really need to kind of do here is wait for this filter inserter to arrive. And then, you know what, maybe we'll get this, just to get rid of all the outputs here, all the sodium perchlorate. Is this it? Oh no, this one is supposed to be for the salt. This is salt only, like that. Yeah. Wait, this is actually not what I was looking for. I think I need this one. Let's do this. So we have kind of like some recycling happening, and since we are almost ready with that block, I'm honestly just thinking about turning this whole thing off. Like, we're not interested in any of that. Let's wait a bit for this to kind of finish producing stuff, and then I'm gonna remove all of it. I want the new build, this one, to handle all my battery needs. Let's look at this. How are speed modules? I want like a couple of those. I think I need I think I need I think I need only 4. So I want to speed up this too. Well, and actually that one as well. Now we shouldn't have any problems. And yeah, these are blinking. That means that like we don't have problems with removing excess. If it ever becomes a problem, I think I'll just add some kind of overflow valve here. Just clarify the product, the final thing. Oh, you know, there are like options. There are lots of options that you could take. One thing that could help this part actually is to have these ones. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want this build to be blocked, so let's add a little bit of storage there, and it could in theory slow down the clarifiers, the fly stacks. Yeah, it's alright. Now, what are we doing here? This part, we need to take only this. Now, this whole thing, I'm actually gonna remove. We're asking for sodium perchlorate. Let's do this. Perchlorate, this one. Asking for it. Nice. It will be delivered at some point. Here we could ask for lithium. Actually, not. We could ask for all of that. Maybe except plastic and this. And we'll see how much is actually being delivered. So we do have some of those in the storages, like somewhere. That's good. Oh, I really like what we have here. We are spending 115 just on the beacons. That should be hopefully alright. I'd like to see how this... oh, lithium salt. No, that's output. No. This is input. Lithium salt. It's sodium perchlorate. Yeah, this is gonna work soon. Just waiting for the robots to recall this up. Nice. I would kinda like copy that. Well, and paste. Oh, we had this line here. Why did I miss it? Oh. In the previous episode, we had to rebuild it. I'm gonna delete this one. This is probably different. Right, what's happening? Let's see. This one, we are getting some amount of sodium perchlorate. I think it'll be working. There could be a problem, as I said, with clarifying, like flattening all these gases. But I feel like with the amount of beacons that are here, it should be alright. So crafting speed is 7.6. I don't know what that actually means. Doesn't matter. Nice. What I do care about is this part. So we have a lot of inputs. And the thing is, these are kind of standard inputs. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a deconstruction planner to pretty much just remove all of this. Yeah, all this gone. Don't care about this. What I do care about is I would like to something like that. Remove all the materials from here. Right, this is the easiest way to do it. Achieve that. Nice. We stopped deliveries here. This is good. No deliveries are happening. I can actually, I can remove the string stop. Yep. And over here, I like to say that this is a provider. Stack threshold. 10 stacks. Priority. The highest. Oh, you know what? 5 stacks. It's fine. Just want to get rid of all of that. And fill these things. Perfect. It's looking great. This is not the amount that I was kind of hoping for, to be honest. What's the problem here? We are producing a lot of lithium batteries. They're being sent... Oh, that's the problem, I see. Because I'd expect to have, you know, a little bit better production of batteries. These ones. So we used to produce how much? Batteries close to 0. Lithium-ion batteries like 100. That's what it used to be. And now, these are batteries, these are lithium batteries. It's 700 per minute. I want 30 per second, so it's basically 2000s. I want around 2000s, like 1.8 of lithium-ion batteries produced per minute. And we are missing some models here. Speed models, it is. Let's take a look. This part looks good. This one. Oh, there's still some deliveries happening. Yeah, there are no deliveries. This is nice. I'm a bit surprised by that. Not. How about if you ask 1000? I'm getting 500 at a time. I hope I'm not producing it anywhere else. This ones doesn't look like they've been produced anywhere. Let us hope that what's being delivered right now, you know, all this kind of leftovers from this part. Good, and yeah, we are basically sending all of these things in here and hoping that they will be used at some point. Okay, is this working better now? Okay, this part started working. We need a lot of sodium perchlorate. Sodium perchlorate. What's the problem here? I don't think we have a problem with sodium perchlorate. Oh, we have too much salt in the output. Is this it? Oh, the salt is the problem. Alright, I can fix this. I can make it work a little bit better, a tiny bit better. I am gonna add a chest here once I find the chest. Okay, we'll add... Okay, I have steel chests, I know this. We'll add a huge chest here. A huge chest. And then I will change a little bit this part works. 1, 2. We'll have this one, like that. And I will have an inserter here. Moving stuff. Like that from this chest into the machine. And I will make that part, the pump, work only if the chest has less than 100, or let's say less than 200 of items. So that's how I'm gonna control it. And then I wouldn't actually need this top-up valve, but okay, we'll keep it anyway. Doesn't help, but basically I'll stop that production completely if the chest is full. Because we have some problems here, like this buffer is not quite enough to amortize what's happening here. Well, robots, hello, where are you? Still have some delivery going on. That's nice. This is nice. Oh, maybe actually this part kind of messed up all the ratios a little bit. This could be the reason. Wow, I kind of like it. Kind of like it. What's going on here? Kind of like the way it works. Just sending all the salt over there. Where's my robot? Robot, I'm waiting for you. Okay, here it is, the green one. It's coming. It's coming, and here we go. Just like this. Good. Now, next thing I'll do, I will connect them like this, and this part will work only if the amount of salt that we have is less than, no, 500. That's good. If it's less than 500, then this part above will work. Otherwise, only this one is gonna work. This will be our only user of saline water. What's the speed here? It's a bit hard for me to tell. It's like jumping up and down. Okay, the storage tank is basically full. These ones are not working. So, in theory, we should run out of the salt. But I still see it only going up. That's a bit strange. Have I miscalculated something? I mean, we could also speed this up even further. It's completely green. I want it to be fully green. 34. Fully green. Working non-stop. Right? That's exactly what we want to see. Power usage is okay. It's alright. This one? Okay, it's dropping. It dropped to 500. Okay, good. And once that part drops a little bit, then this one gets enabled. Look at this. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works and we're like pumping saline water. Top-up valve? Yes, we are using top-up valve. Yeah. Okay, good. I like what I'm seeing. It's a bit unclear to me. Why is this thing not working full throttle? We have a problem. So we are missing sodium perchlorate. Sodium perchlorate is supposed to come from here, but we are missing sodium chlorate. And we also need a bit more modules here. Grab a couple. Maybe. No, I cannot. I cannot grab a couple modules. It's fine. At least this request. So it's alright. So we are actually needing more sodium chlorate. Sodium chlorate is produced here. We need more sodium hydroxide solution. And that one needs sodium hydroxide, but we are producing it non-stop. Let's take another look. So we are supposed to produce 40 lithium perchlorate per second. 40. This one's supposed to be producing 32 with speed modules and 32 beacons. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . this works. This is working non-stop. Like I don't see a problem here. Like this shouldn't be an issue. Could even send a little bit of extra saline water from the side, but I don't want to bother with that. Oh, I know what's the problem. The problem is that we don't have speed models in here. We don't have a lot of speed models around this machine. That's why it's kinda a little bit slow. Once we fully speed model everything that we are planning to speed model, we might start having some issues with various builds. So for example, this build in particular could actually be having some problems at some point. That could totally be the case, you know. Let's remove this one. Remove this one. I don't think it does anything at this point. So there could be some issues in the future, like throughput issues, but I really hope that it's not gonna be the case. Like this part can be speed modeled a lot, speed beaconed a lot. And we need only one beacon for this. The flaring stacks could be a problem. This thing has a lot of beacons already. Equalizer for how many do we need? For this one, we require 18. How many do we actually have? I would say this one's right. We have 22, it looks like. So this shouldn't be a problem, and everything else is kind of irrelevant. These things are irrelevant. Good. So we should be, over time, producing more and more of this awesome lithium-ion batteries. Let's double check the names of the stations. This also nice names. I mean, I'm kind of using this limestone for these purposes. It's still batteries, it's just, you know, and plastic is also used for both. I guess I could say that this is for 2 batteries. You know, let's be nice. Let's give credit where credit is due. Here we go. Now we have a more correct naming of the stations. Here we have lots of regular batteries, quite a bit of these lithium-ion ones. I like it. I like it. Good. We have batteries. We have lithium-ion batteries. I'm gonna call this episode lithium-ion battery. Batteries. And the next one will be about this part. About, well, it's gonna be much easier, I feel, compared to what we kind of went through with this build. The next part will be much easier. And I'm still gonna go for 10 of those, even though my spreadsheet tells me that I need only 5. We'll go for 10. No. This thing is supposed to get 30 per second, 1.8 thousand. Right now we are at 700 only. There was this jump to 1.2. No idea how it happened. Well, probably when we had this requester chest that was delivering the thing that we are shot on, sodium perchlorate. Probably that's where the jump came from. But anyway, I'm just glad that we are not experiencing huge power issues yet. It's like the power usage will go up, but we can also upgrade it to green tier. Good. Let's stop here. Thank you very much for following this series. It's a long series, a really long one. I'm having lots of fun with this one. I'm not sure whether it's noticeable, but I love Seablock. I love Seablock. It's a really well-balanced modpack. Okay, let's stop at this. Thank you, and see you later. Cheers.